Guess what, guys? It's me, Brandon Green, owner of Gold Element Autoworks. And this weekend, I picked up a new car. I picked up a 2005 CL600, a V12. Now, I said that I would probably never own a V12 because of how problematic they can be. They typically, well, you have the coil packs that goes out. So if one coil pack goes out, you have to replace a whole side. That consists of 6 coil packs. So it's a row of coil packs that you have to replace. Very expensive. It's not cheap. What else goes bad with those V12s? You tell me. I can't remember, but it's a lot. A lot of things to consider when you are considering this CL600 2005 V12 motor. Also, it's a twin turbo V12. That's also important. Know that it's a twin turbo. So 2001, 2002, it was a naturally aspirated V12. Maybe they consider the late 2000 as the same car. I'm not sure, but I know that 03 they redid it, updated it, and they put the twin turbo V12 in there. So it is a 5.5 liter V12, different from the CL65, which is a 6.0 liter V12. This is quite the impressive vehicle. The CL, the W215 platform, for me is just it's just a beautiful car, man. I think it's one of the best cars Mercedes ever made. It's an icon for the Mercedes legacy. And so to have a V12 version of this, well, I just had to do it. It came out of town from Indiana, almost up there in Michigan, and I had it towed in. It was quite expensive to tow it. It was just, 220 miles away from here, but it was still pretty expensive. I've had cars shipped in from California for $1,300. This car, they wanted $1,200 to tow this thing in. Crazy. I was able to work out a good number though with the tow guy, but it was still more than I wanted to spend. But it's so worth it. Let's take a look at it. All right, here it is. Crazy, right? Now it's sitting low. It has ABC suspension, which is active body control, which is the hydraulic fluid suspension. It's sitting low because it's been sitting and hasn't started in a year. It was parked in the owner's driveway. They came home from a date, him and his wife, parked it, went back out the next day and it wouldn't start. And he couldn't figure out why. He's tried a few different options or whatever, or things trying to self-diagnose it, but was not able to get it to start. And so I saw the opportunity for me to get this car for a fraction of its value, a fraction of what it costs normally. And I probably paid 10% of its value, probably less than that, maybe 8% of its value. And I was able to get a good deal on it. And it's up to me now to figure out why it won't start. It has the suede headliner, AKA Alcantara. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It has all the typical things that you would expect from a Mercedes of this year. Right? Very nice, very nice, very nice. Smells good. The leather looks good. Smells really good. Now let's look at that engine. What makes this car more unique than any other CL that you will see on the road. Because first off, you don't even see these cars on the road. Second of all, secondly, whatever, you don't see the V12s. Twin turbo V12 at that. Here in Cincinnati, I've never seen one. Now, I went to a car show up in Dayton and I did see someone who had a V12, the bi-turbo. And he told me he loves it. He inspired me to try to get one day. And so the opportunity again came up and I snatched it. That gentleman now lives in Florida. He took a CL600 with him. This is a beautiful car, guys. Not only do I want to get it started, I have some nice plans with it. I'm not going to do a wide body kit like I did with the one in the garage, the CL55. That's the most unique CL I've ever seen in my life. But this CL600 definitely is worthy of some special attention and some nice upgrades. Now, I can keep it original if I wanted to with the Brabus chrome wheels. These are very nice and expensive wheels. How many inches are these things? 18s. Okay. I could just keep it the way I received it, but you know how I do, man. I can't keep anything original. I have to add my own touch to it. Now, normally, if this battery was powered up, it would suck in the doors. It would drop the window down and it would suck the door in. The soft suction closing doors. But the battery is out of commission. It's been sitting for a year. I don't know if he fully charged it, trying to get it to start again. He was trying to push button start and it just wouldn't start. The lights would come on, but it wouldn't even try to start. You wouldn't even hear the starter kick in. So it could be a starter relay. It could be a electrical issue of some sort, but a signal is not going to the starter to even try to start it. So it's something that I could probably diagnose myself and repair myself. So that's the plan. Worst case scenario, it could be an EIS, which is the ignition control module, but I doubt that. But we'll see. We'll see. So I got a nice little project on my hands. I can't wait to get started on it. It's actually December 24th, Christmas Eve, and the weather here in Cincinnati is pretty nice. It's like 50 degrees. Can't ask for a better winter so far than this. I guess it's winter, December 24th. Nice, nice, nice. So here goes the wide body. I'm not going to do this with the CL600. It would be nice, but I'm not going to do that. I don't know. I have some plans, though. I have a lot of wheels back in storage. These are 20s. I typically put 20-inch wheels on these cars. So I'll probably do 20s on that down there. Those are 20s also. I'll do 20s down there. Give it a nice look. It'll be nice. It'll be real nice. So that's that, guys. The CL600, 2005. Can't wait to get started on that. Got some nice ideas for that. I'm going to really make that nice. But first thing I got to do is get it started and then feel that power, that V12. I can't wait. Everybody talks about the difference of the 5.5 and the V12, the 600. They say the 5.5 is more sporty. The AMG 5.5 is more sporty, more aggressive, and it's louder exhaust. And the difference with the power, the car feels like it's being pushed, right, because of that power. But with the CL600, they say it's like it's being pulled. With that big motor, all those foot-pounds of torque, it feels like it's just pulling you along. And it's smooth. It's like a more luxurious ride versus the AMG 5.5 that's more aggressive and sporty and loud. You know, it already has like a nice exhaust sound. But I think the 600 is more toned down. So I'm looking forward to it. So I can't wait. You know I'm going to make plenty of video and content about that 600, especially how I fix it. But also, of course, the drive and the difference between that and the 5.5. I've driven many 500s because I've had many 500s. But this will be my first CL600 that I've ever driven or owned. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. So stay in touch, guys. I'll update you as soon as I can. Peace out.